What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy Kev. Today we are back with another video today on the channel. And today I'm gonna be explaining to y'all how y'all can save more money in 2026. The reason this is important is because a lot of people don't even have enough money in their bank account to cover a $500 or $1,000 emergency. When you really think about it, that's actually kind of crazy. But it's actually really not, considering that we live in one of the most consumerism countries in the entire world. So with that being said, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. The number one thing that you should stop doing in order to save money is to stop buying things you do not need. What do I mean by this? If you get paid, like let's just say you get paid, and you're going out and you've been wanting this thing for a while, you need to ask yourself, do I really need this, or do I want it? Because there's a difference between want and needs. A lot of people get too caught up in the consumerism, trying to buy things that really don't matter to try to impress other people. Like for example, let's just say you go out, right? You see some sunglasses, but they're like $300. You need to really stop and ask yourself, do I really need these sunglasses or do I want them? Because there's a difference between a want and a need. It's very, very different, okay? So buying things you really don't need, that could save you a lot of money, especially if you're a blind spender. Like when you get paid, you're not tracking where every dollar's going and things of that nature. If you're not doing things like this can really be like a downfall on your finances, because you're not tracking where your money's going. So you're just buying stuff when you feel like it, and it's just not good. It can lead you down a really bad rabbit hole of just buying things you really don't need, and then you buy them, and then a month later you throw it in the corner, and then you're like, dang, I could have saved that money and possibly invested it into a low-cost index fund or into a high-yield savings account. Okay, that's number one. I think the number two thing you need to stop doing in order to save money is you've got to stop eating out every week, every time you get paid, every day. Let me explain why this adds up. This adds up for a couple of reasons. If you do $20, and I'm just basing this off, let's just say like a bowl from like Hot Heads or Chipotle. Obviously they're two different places, but let's just say if you do the math on that and you tally that up, you do $17 to $20 for 7 days. You can do the math on that. I'm not doing the math right now because I'm doing this video, but if you really do that, that's a lot of money versus just going to the store and buying things that you like to eat. I would hope you're buying whole foods, because I mean, obviously you want the food to come from the cleanest source possible, but this adds up, man. Like I said, I remember when I was first saving for my $10,000, this was probably one of the biggest expenses that I had, was just, every day eating out, every day on my break eating out. Like these things add up, you know what I'm saying? The gas station runs, even though it's only $2, $3 here, $2, $3 there, by the time the pay period comes, you're like, dang, where did all my money go? It went to the gas station and went to eating out every week. That stuff adds up. Y'all gotta quit doing that. All right, so just go to the grocery store, buy things you need, and just do that until you get where you want to be financially. All right, the number three thing, I would not be going out every weekend. Okay, a lot of people waste money going out every weekend. Why do you need to go out every weekend? I feel like, I don't know why people do this, but to each his own. I'm not going out every weekend, okay? I quit drinking when I was 22, you know what I'm saying? Not to say that I'm not ever gonna drink again, because I don't know what the future holds, you know what I'm saying? Never say never, but it just got old to me. I went to a sports bar one time. I did not like it. It was real loud in there. It's just a waste of money to me, and it's only temporary, so like what is the point? Smoking too. So I don't see people do the craziest things to get money for weed. Like if you smoke weed, to each his own. Do what you want to do, but you gotta understand that's gonna add up. You gotta go buy the Rillos, then you gotta go buy the weed. That's gonna eat at your pockets, man. And alcohol too. Alcohol is so easy to get to. You just go to the store, buy it, and it's Like they just get your money from it, and then it slowly becomes an addiction. Just don't think it's worth it at the end of the day. I think cutting that out could help you save a lot of money if you're doing it every weekend or possibly even every day. Another thing that I see a lot of y'all be doing, stop buying daily coffee. Let me explain to y'all the reason I put this in here. When I used to drink coffee, I used to go to the coffee shop every day, right? Now the coffee would only be like $3.09. Sometimes the prices would fluctuate though, and I did the math on how much that is in a month. That came out to like almost $200 just getting coffee every day. Think about that. That's $200. You could put that, be investing that into something, or you could just go to the grocery store and buy your own coffee. That way you're saving money. You feel what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people think like going to the coffee shop and getting coffee regularly is not really eating at your pockets, but once you look at your bank statement and you find out that it's a leak in there, yeah, that's gonna add up over a while, man. I'm telling you right now, it really does add up. So I would just encourage y'all, if you need coffee, some people do, some people don't, just go to the grocery store and just do it that way. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, how I can save money. Please buy a beater car, okay? I do not drive a fancy car. It's nothing crazy. Please do not get a car payment. I preach this so much in these videos because it is one of the biggest wealth killers probably on planet Earth. Do not get a car payment. This will eat at your income, especially if you live by yourself and you have to pay rent. Rent is another expense that is one of the highest expenses on top of a car payment. That's just sucking the life out of your finances. Like, just think about it. You're gonna have to pay rent, then you gotta pay a car payment, and then you still gotta pay other stuff on top of that. Versus if you just get a beater car until you get enough money to buy a new car, then you'll be straight. I see so many people caring about what other people think about them or what car they're driving. When in reality, it doesn't matter, man. Because at the end of the day, what are they gonna say? Oh, he ain't got a brand new car. Oh, he's driving in a beater car. So what? I would rather be driving in a beater car and have 10 stacks in my bank account versus driving in a car that I have to pay interest on and I have a car payment and I have to do the repairs on and be broke. Like, that just doesn't make sense. That brings me to my next point. Another thing. The rent. If you can rent like somewhere like super cheap, then do that. For real. A lot of people make good money and they feel like it's time to like live above their means. No, I always tell people, I don't care if you're a millionaire, it doesn't matter. I don't care if you're a billionaire. Me personally, if I was a billionaire, I would always live below my means because I understand the societal, like, I understand how society wants you to operate. Society wants you to operate when you got $1 million, $1 billion. They want you to operate like you got to buy 30 sports cars. That is dumb to me. Me personally, I wouldn't do that. I'm more of an old school type of person anyways when it comes to cars. Like, I like old school cars, but always live below your means no matter how much you make. And that brings me to my next thing. How you can save more money in 2026 is you need to live below your means. For the ones that don't understand what that means, I'm about to break it down for you. So, majority of the people on here that watch the video, you're probably going to get paid every 2 weeks or every week. So if you get paid every 2 weeks, whatever your check usually is when they take out, after they take out taxes, you need to times that by 2. Whatever that number is, all your bills and expenses should not go over that. If it's going over that, then you have a problem because you're never going to get out of the cycle of running on the hamster wheel. See, a lot of people, they don't want to take out the time and look at this kind of stuff, but it's really important because you need to know where your money is going, how you can save more money, and what to spend your money on and what not to spend it on. like I said, I always tell people it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. And trying to follow the societal norms of what everybody else wants you to do, you'll stay broke forever. Like, I'm so serious. Like, just trying to buy things that really don't matter, like the materialistic things, it's not really gonna make you more fulfilled in life. It's really not. I'm telling you, you're gonna feel good for a little bit, and then after a while, the feeling is gonna fade. That brings me into my next thing. Another way you can save more money in 2026 is stop buying fancy designer clothes. Nobody cares about none of that. I'm telling you right now. This shirt probably came from Walmart or something. Like, I don't care about my clothing. Like, obviously, yeah, we wanna look a certain type of way, but it's a time and a place for that. I feel like going out every week and buying just clothes just to look good, that's just dumb. Like, for example, when people buy purple jeans, all praise to you. If that's what you want to do, then you do you, man. But I'm not buying no purple jeans that cost $800, $900, bro. For what? For what? And it does the same shit as all the other jeans. Me personally, I'm not doing that. I don't know about everybody else, but I ain't doing that, man. And then that brings me into the next thing. Another way you can save money is not going into high interest debt. I know a lot of people that make good money, but they're in high interest debt with their credit card, and they think making the minimum payments every month is gonna help. That's not really gonna help nothing. Like, think about it. That's another way to just be consistently trapped on the hamster wheel. Like, I don't I don't really try to judge people for their situation because I know everybody's situation is different, but being in debt for a long time, and the wrong debt at that. There's good debt and there's bad debt. Good debt buys assets that pay you. Bad debt buys you liabilities that will never pay you. So that's really important when it comes to the whole debt thing. But like high interest credit card debt, that's consumer debt. That's bad. You don't want to be in that for too long because it can really hold you back. Think about it. You got high interest debt. If you get a medical bill or something, how are you supposed to pay that? Especially if you don't have insurance. Like, you really have to think like this, man. And it took me to 23 to really lock in. I'm 24 now, but it really took me till 23 to really lock in and like have to buckle down with this, man. Because I was one of them people, man, that kind of fell into the wave of consumerism. You know what I'm saying? Like, buying stuff I really don't need, not tracking my expenses. You know what I'm saying? But that's the video for today, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and try to help y'all save more money in 2026. Y'all know the year is almost over. But with that being said, make sure you turn on your post notifications so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Make sure you like the video, share the video. And until next time, peace.